good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Younghoe Koo going to get this one going. Off we go here in New Orleans. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set, ready, set.
Rattler to open with a pass. And open downfield, it's Johnson. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
That's good for a Saints first down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
It's a loss of a yard.
It was clear this offseason this was an area of emphasis. They wanted to continue to fortify the interior of this defensive line, and with this young player, they think they've got themselves a good one.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
6, ready. Here we go, ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Formation.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw first play with Penix. And he's going to be taken down at 37. That is catch number 60 for the season.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. The catch is made. It's Agnew. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. From the gun, here is Penix. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 35 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
He'll get about 2. Pete Werner there to make the tackle.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On third down, Penix. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Rail, yellow, let's go now. Cut.
On first and 10, it's Rattler. On the run to the right. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready.
Here's Rattler on first and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and then it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
Let's go. Red, 38. Ready?
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. The second down throw is incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
That's called in on the left by McClure. First reception for the man who enters the league as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Ready.
Again, it is Rattler. That's out wide to Williams. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. And the Falcons will take over here at their own 12.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Pitts is the man in motion. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Falcons with the early lead. More from New Orleans after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got a second and 8 coming up. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
this just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
3rd and 2, and Penix. And that is incomplete. Great lunge attempt was the intended receiver there. And that'll set up 4th down. The Falcons send their punting unit out. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
On 1st and 10, Rattler. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Caden Ellis. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On the give, it's Robinson. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Plant. It's Penix. Pushed down to his left. He keeps it, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Saints have got it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back, but either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
1st down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Rattler. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Williams. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
Pick up of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
One more time for Williams. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stopped him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard.
He will do it himself. He's in. Spencer Rattler. Touchdown, New Orleans. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
The Saints will line up for the
From the gun, here's Rattler. This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Jamal Agnew now to return. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up
The
shop.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
on second down. Here's Penix. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. And that ball's out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
From the gun on third down, here's Penix. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
A gain of 14. And the Falcon first down.
To throw again, it's Penix. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And they're going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well, down inside the 20.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Now a timeout at last. That's their first. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Again, it's Penix. That's to Mooney, complete right side. The Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Penix going to throw again. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up first and goal.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Ray McCloud. Touchdown Falcons. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Falcons are out in front. It is 10-8.
Saints 8.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Short kick taken at the 17. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out at the 30-yard line.
Right, let's go now. Hut.
Rattler now on first down. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Agnew on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And the lefty Penix on first down. That one is caught by Mooney. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Yards on the play.
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Falcons.
They'll go play action now with Penix. Moving to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. They run over center with Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Left side, he's got McLeod. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. Third down, coming up.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Penix on third down. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. To the outside. Catch made by London.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that, be a bit of a letdown.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. William Blackley comes up from the safety spot to bring him down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 5. Another run here for Robinson. He will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
Falcons, first down. First and goal, Atlanta.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. Rolling to the left. And he will wisely just get rid of this one. And set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And nothing's developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
After putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
On 3rd and goal, it's Penix. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Chase Young in to drop him on 3rd and goal, and that will send the field goal unit out.
31-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good, and the Falcons will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come on, set. Motion.
Rattler gonna throw on 1st down. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
22 yards. That's good for a Saints 1st down.
Ready.
1st and 10.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Rattler. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
That one downfield for Cooks. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Right.
3rd down and 10.
Ready.
Rattler to throw it again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
4th down.
Here comes Blake Groupie for this field goal try.
Saints field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
And that one is not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And they are not able to draw closer. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll throw. It's Penix. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Ready up. Let's go now. Ready.
They'll begin the 4th by giving it to Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Atlanta.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. And here, planted, backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On third down, Penix. Right side, catch made by McLeod. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Rattler. This one grabbed by Nakua. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first and 10, Rattler. Going right back to Nakua. Complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business for first and goal coming up.
That's another Saints first down.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, here is first and goal.
Here we go. Set.
They'll run. It's Williams. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Second and goal.
From a little further back, here's second and goal.
Ready?
They'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Cooper, touchdown Saints. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense call, and somehow find a way to keep them at the end zone.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the coach will try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They'll run with Algier. And they'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. A give, and here comes Robinson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Falcon first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed it the most. Now, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
And here's Bijan. And he will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Pitts is the man in motion. On third down, here's a run by Algier. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, fourth down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend the stride. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Ready. Watch, 52 blue. Ready.
Throwing now is Rattler. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that's going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team.